I just finished listening to an interview in CNN, and they brought this guy and they asked him what is the meaning of having a one-state solution in Israel. Now, so he said that basically Israel has two options, whether to be Jewish and not democratic, or to be democratic and not Jewish, because if Israel will annex the West Bank and everything, so many Palestinians will become Israeli citizens. So that's the way you showed it. It's whether you're Jewish or democratic. It's your choice. So I just want to say it just blows me away how much those people can be out of sync with reality. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, let's just ignore the reality that Palestinians, both in Gaza and the West Bank, are poisoned on a daily basis against Israel, and their minds and their hearts are just full of incitement from any possible direction. And you want to take those people and just give them citizenship just like any other Israeli citizen, because that would be a very sane thing to do, isn't it? Just give those people citizenship and a voting right, and just, yeah, and let's see how it goes from there. Sure, everything in the name of democracy. I have something, there are some things in life that are more important than democracy. It's like sanity, for instance. It's a little bit more important to be sane. And one of the basic laws of sanity is not to give power to the people who want to kill you. It's just, it's a very complex philosophy, but there is this principle not to give power to those who want to kill you. It's a very abstract idea, but it's out there. You can Google it. I mean, for crying out loud, what is going on here? I mean, for me as an Israeli citizen, I don't know what are the options. All I know is that those people, the Palestinian Authority and Hamas, they're both, it's hard to say which is worse. Hamas, until yesterday, called for the killing basically of any Jew on the planet, and the Palestinian Authority pays terrorists, and the more they kill, the more they get. So it's hard to say which is worse. But one thing is certain, they both are just as bad as the Nazis were. They don't care about Jewish life at all, and they will do anything they can do. And the only reason there is still a state of Israel is because we were stronger than them, and they just, in all their effort, they couldn't bring us down. That's the only reason that Israel is still here. But so as far as I'm concerned, when you know that there are people out there that want you to be dead, so what I want them to be is I want them to live. I want them to have the most joyous life ever. Just be as limited as you can be when it comes to your military power and your military abilities. That's my main concern. And I truly don't care about your rights when it comes to my life. I want first of all to be alive, and then I want you to have rights, whatever rights you want to have. But as long as the regimes, both in Gaza and the West Bank, are continuing to call and to support terrorism, I truly don't understand how the world can expect Israel to sit and negotiate with people like that. And again, it's not something that you can change by a peace agreement, because after it became such a profound part of the atmosphere in Gaza and the West Bank, you can't just sign a paper and expect for it to change in one night or day. Those things take generations to change. And if you want it to change eventually, you need to start somewhere, obviously. But until those changes will occur, and I don't care if it will take 50 years, but nobody in the world can expect Israel to put the life of its citizens on the line and give people like that power and the state and liberty to do whatever they want to do. Those people should be named for what they are, and they are bloody terrorists, and that's no joke. And again, as an Israeli, I truly want them to have the best life ever, but as long as they're going to choose death over life, they are destroying their lives with their own hands, and nobody can blame Israel for that. The day the Palestinians will choose prosperity over death, the Middle East, at least the part where Israel is, will be a blossoming place. Um, and people in the West must get in touch with reality and understand that there is no moral equivalency here, and Israel is, the people of Israel want peace, and the people of Gaza and the people of the West Bank want to see us in the Mediterranean. And those are just the facts, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish it wasn't like that. It's like Golda Meir said, the days that Israel will lay down our weapons, there will be no Israel, and the day when the Palestinians will lay down the weapons, there will be peace. That's just the reality, unfortunately. And people in the West, if they want to have a real impact on this area of the world, they must get in touch with reality and understand the root reason. And President Trump actually said it quite well. I don't know why nowadays we don't hear it anymore, but the root of the conflict is the incitement and the education. And if you want to see a change, you must press this button of education and culture. And obviously it's a very difficult thing to change. I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do, but if you do want to see a change, that's the only way to do it. You can see even today, you have Muslims Palestinians and Christian Palestinians, and you can see that in most cases the Christian Palestinians will be far more moderate and peaceful than the Muslim Palestinians, and those people come probably from the same place and same race or whatever, and you can see the impact of education. Those people want peace and those people don't, so it will take a lot of time, but if you change education today, even with force, because it's a matter of life and death, 50 years from now we will be able to talk about peace. There is no magic solutions for this. If you want to see real change, you have to tackle the real issues and to suggest real solutions. There are, unfortunately, not all the time you can find shortcuts, unfortunately. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say for now. Hope I conveyed a lucid message, more or less. Take care.